This application is called the test case generator. This is the main view of the application where you can manage your test cases. Right now there is none, so we're going to create a new one by selecting new test case, and we're going to have a new window which is a command editor. And on the left side, you will see a command tree with the commands, with a collection of commands of all your applications under test in a tree structured. And once you select a command, you can see on the right side command information, the name of the command, the version, a short description. And once you select the command, you can see the parameter list, so the parameters that are required in this command. Which displays the name, the description, a short description of the parameter that is to be used, and the data type. So if it's text, it's going to be a string. If it's a date, it's going to show you, and if it's a number, integer, it's going to show you as well. And it helps you do data validation for your business users, and helps you make sure that they enter the right data inside the right command. Once you're ready to create your first test case, you can select your commands and enter the parameters that you need and add them to the test case details. So you will see in the command list the commands that you added with the parameters that you selected entered. And once you have, in this case, we're going to build a short, complete end-to-end test. So we're going to launch the app, log in, set the information, enter the order information, and we're going to validate and close the application. Once this is done, we need to create headings for the tests. So we have the opportunity to add a test case description, and we also have the opportunity to have headers inside the test case. We can have up to 4 headers. We can have more, but 4 is plenty. These would be your test name, your configuration name, your iteration number, and it can be customized according to your requirements. Once your headers are set, you can save this first test case and use it as a template to create more test cases. We're going to create a second test case by changing the parameters in one of the commands from the first test case. So we're going to choose a different destination for added coverage for the tests and save it as a second test by changing the command, the headers. And this test will be saved, and we will also continue with adding a third test case with the same template. In this third test case, I'm going to change the parameters of the login information, login command, to make it an admin test. Once again, I'm going to change the headings to second configuration. And I'm going to use this test case and save it and go back to the main area where I can see my 3 test cases displayed in the main view. Each test case is clearly displayed in the main view, and you can see the command that we specified inside the command editor when we were building our test case, and you can also see the collection of commands and data properly displayed, and you can also edit whatever information that you deem necessary inside this view. And once it's ready, you can save it as an Excel file or as a CSV file. CSV can be used with many technologies, several technologies, and also Excel file is specifically with HP Application Lifecycle Management and HP Unified Functional Testing. In the main view, you can also execute several commands like selecting all the test cases, creating a new test case, deleting test cases, copy, you can select test cases and copy them. It did selected cases, which is going to pop the command editor, and you can also edit the parameters right inside the main view. I'm saving my 3 test cases to an Excel file to open it and show you how it is displayed inside Microsoft Excel. So you can see inside the Excel file, the same configuration is displayed here. Where you have the comments, and the collection of commands and data properly displayed and ready to be used in ALM or any other test solution manager. Now, the last thing I want to show you is how I can edit several test cases at once. So I'm going to open a file containing several test cases, 27, and I'm going to search for specific commands and data. In this case, I want to replace Paris with London, so I'm going to select the command containing the destinations and select the data containing Paris. Once I hit the search button, I end up with 9 configuration containing Paris, and I can update all of these at once by opening the command editor, changing Paris to London, and commit the change to all 9 test cases at once. I end up with my 9 test cases all changed, and I saved a lot of time on maintenance, and my test cases for Paris are now changed to London, and I'm ready to test.